But, we have been digging ourselves into this since about 1975, certainly since 1981 when Ronald Reagan was elected. And people said, gee, all that prosperity from the New Deal, let's reject that in favor of more money for the wealthiest among us and long-term degradation of our economic standards.
Right.
Of course, they didn't know that's what they were doing. It was just what they did. And because it took us at least 45 years to get into this, it's going to take a while to get out of this, assuming we get out of it, which is not certain. And I would suggest that there are some words, and I'll try and think of some others in the next 45 minutes, that we should keep in mind. But one of them is regard. A hallmark of the Trumpers is they have no regard for other people. They don't care about other people. And by other people, I mean anybody who isn't just like who they imagine themselves to be.
Well said, yeah.
And so regard is a very important word we need to put back as much as we can. I teach my RIT students in the journalism classes I teach. I also teach criminal justice and soon political science and law. That if you don't have regard for people you can't stand, you're really not standing up for any of the Bill of Rights. You have to defend the rights of people who you just cannot stand, because if they don't have rights, you don't have rights. As Donald said the other day, a lot of millions of people are saying it'd be good to have a dictatorship, or essentially words to that effect. I don't know. Have you heard anybody in the audience here among people people who are Trumpers? Yes, we need a dictatorship.
Well, I think they do want it, but they don't call it that. They want daddy.
They want daddy.
They
yes.
want there are certain people amongst us. I can look out and see some of them, the whites, and they want as many cops on the streets because they feel safer. They like the military on their streets. They like that. They want it, and they're fine with it. And that's what he means when he says some of these people would love. I'm doing stuff without any checks and balances, separation of powers. Screw it. Executive order is equal to the law. Cops in Chicago, they like it, they want it, and that's how other countries have done it. And now I'm daddy.
Yeah, boy,
That felt amazing.
That's like the worst possible daddy you could get would be the only worse daddy than Donald Trump would be Donald Trump's real father.
Wow, that's our clip.
What about Junior?
Junior is a pretty bad dad too. Yeah, it's a good point.